I want you to keep your eyes on the 49ers this weekend and next weekend. So this weekend, the 49ers play the best defense, not just in the NFL, maybe one of the best defenses of all time, the Jacksonville Jaguars. This will be a huge test of Jimmy Garoppolo. I don't expect Jimmy Garoppolo to win this week or next week against the Rams, but I'm curious to see how does he stack up against a great defense and then again the great Rams defense. The Jaguars and the Rams have great defensive personnel. The 49ers have very highly average personnel on their offensive side of the ball. So I'm curious to see, can Jimmy Garoppolo, with average people around him, compete with a great defense which has great personnel? Because on paper, the Jaguars stomp the 49ers because the Jaguars have better corners, better linebackers. They can cover everybody because the 49ers don't have a physical matchup that they can win against the Jacksonville Jaguars. However, they have Jimmy Garoppolo. I'm so curious to see, can Jimmy Garoppolo fit the ball in tight windows and where there won't be guys wide open and he's going to have pressure in his face? How does Jimmy Garoppolo respond this weekend against the Jacksonville Jaguars and then again next weekend against the Rams? I want to put this on the record now. If he can win one of those two games, it will be a miracle because he is undermatched. He's basically racing a Ferrari with my Toyota Corolla. He does not have good enough tools around him to compete with the Jaguars or the Los Angeles Rams. But if he can make it a race, if Jimmy Garoppolo can make it a race against a Ferrari with a Toyota Corolla, hey, we got a great race car driver. We have Jimmy Garoppolo would be one of those like really special players. So we're going to see what kind of performance does Jimmy Garoppolo give against the Jaguars and the Rams. I mean, I'm ready to put him into, he's already in the second tier for me. Honestly, I really believe in him. If he can do something, if he can either win a game or be competitive against the Rams or the Jaguars, hey, that would speak volumes. That would say a ton about Jimmy Garoppolo. So keep your eyes on Jimmy Garoppolo and the 49ers in the next 2 weeks. Just look. He's probably not going to win a game. But is it competitive? Does he panic? Does he show up? Does he have a good game, a bad game? Does he melt? Does he get annihilated? Does he get shut out? We will see. The next 2 weeks will be very telling about Jimmy Garoppolo. Is he one of those guys that needs a lot of help? Or can he compete against top, high-level defenses with little? Because then we're putting him into the Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, Russell Wilson space where he can win games with very little help around him. I think Jimmy Garoppolo is a special quarterback. I think he's up to the task. Again, I don't expect him to win either of the next two games, but I do believe they will be competitive and hard-fought games because of Jimmy Garoppolo. He has some kind of magic around him. People believe in him. And that psychologically makes a huge difference. When you have people around you that you believe in, it can go a long, long ways.